That's where kibra comes in.
And that's when kibra comes.
Yeah.
So the
dinner and you saying yes in 2 seconds. But when I tell you come to the mosque, you're like, you're stuttering.
Government-wise, you go to the courthouse, you legally register as a married couple. Okay.
Oh.
She found out.
Whoa, whoa,
Don't tell us-
whoa,
don't
whoa,
tell
whoa,
us
whoa,
anything.
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
How much would you pay for a meher? What is your maximum? Are you paying 10,000? Are you gonna, you know, will it be like, hey, you know, Quran akbar dona?
I would just do a qadr. You know what I mean? Keep it realistic. The money, instead of, if I had the 60 bands to go hard, I'd rather put that on a down payment on our house.
Yes.
I'd rather put that to something that's gonna benefit me and my wife.
Real estate in Toronto is
You know what I
hard,
mean?
man.
The problem, and a lot of people, and remember we were talking about earlier, Somali young people that are getting married or divorcing fast. It's because of finances. It's because they spent the 60 G's they would have lived off of in one night. Now they're broke, and the girl's looking at the man sideways.
Yup.
That's where kibra comes in.
And that's when kibra comes.
Yeah.
So the whole point is to avoid the problem of kibr. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's two types of kibr though. You know what I mean? There's the kibr where, you know what I mean, it's financial.
Yeah.
Like, idiot, man. This man's telling me to cover that? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's the other kibr where you don't know the girl you're trying to holler and she hits with the kibr. Boy, dad there. You know what I mean? Boy, dad there. Boy, dad there. You know what I mean? And the thing about that kibr is when a girl does that, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You know the kibr at the beginning?
Yeah.
You think she wants to talk, she wants to holler, but she doesn't holler. You know what I'm saying? So that kibr, the thing about that one is, so, as Somali men, kibr is nothing kana.
Yeah.
Well, let's be real.
Yeah.
Kibr is what nothing kana. It's a culture thing. Our girls do it and our guys do it.
Okay.
And I think, to be honest, the one the kibr to stop is
Yeah.
the one I want to crack to even more.
Oh.
مثل خطر إسكندرية سمعك.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one you're gonna be like, hey, yeah, what's up with this one?
Right.
Kibr balona. Kibr is not a bad
You like the
thing.
chase.
It's a chase. You need that little kibr. You can't just throw the whole thing one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta play the kibr role. But going back to it, I would only do a wedding. I would do a qadha. You know what I mean? And Dini Ahan, this is my personal opinion. I'm not no Dini scholar or anything, but I think Dawr Kalakta or Meherka should be something that the man can afford to pay.
Okay.
If things go sour.
Yeah.
And you have the option to give it up to her up front.
Okay.
So we never have this conversation again. So that's the way I'm presuming, if anybody's gonna correct me, go ahead, but that's the way. The girl can't tell you, these dudes are saying 10,000, 20,000. And then when everything goes sideways, man doesn't even have the 20 bands.
Yeah. Okay. Bucky.
So you have to be able to cover your meher la'ag.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To you know what I mean? Pretty much, just cover your meher la'ag. If you can't afford it, don't pick a dumb number.
Okay.
Exactly. Niggas are picking dumb numbers.
Yeah.
Or just give her a Quran. Alhamdulillah.
Literally.
Nigga.
Okay. Bucky, after
That's
your
the least.
fourth date, and then you take her to the masjid.
And you get
all
married.
right?
No, we're not getting married.
Oh.
That's a test.
Okay.
You feel me, dog?
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
They paying tests, we paying tests too.
Okay, so it's a
That's
test.
a test.
All right,
That's a
hit it.
test.
When she crashed down on fundamental issues,
Yeah.
when she see the sheikh, assalamu alaikum,
Yeah.
she does that.
She either did. Oh.
But then when she was going to the dinner dates, quick to pick up the menu. That's a test. That's a test, man.
So she actually goes with you. Yo, I never actually thought about it this way.
Come on, dude.
That's a hint of genius. It's a hint of genius.
Come on,
Because if she goes and she stays at the beside, then you know she's a writer.
Okay, so
She
hold
runs
on.
off.
I'm so confused. Hold on. Can somebody?
Relax.
It seems like everybody on the panel gets your test here, but I don't get. It's not about
money.
money.
It's not about money.
Okay.
Money comes and goes.
Okay.
It's about me offering you to come to dinner and you saying yes in 2 seconds. But when I tell you come to the mosque, you're like, you're stuttering. You're stuttering.
Okay.
But you want a free meal and you want a free ride to the dinner.
Okay.
That's
All right.
that's my point.
All right. So
Say no more.
ATL. Bucky took a left on me. Yeah.
I think it depends on what stage I'm in my life.
Okay.
So if I get married when I'm a successful whatever I'm doing, inshallah, then and then her parents need it. Think about it like that, right? Because you're marrying her family too. You guys marrying each other's family, right? So I'm looking out for her dukes, and I'm successful. Then I'll cut her a bigger check. But if I'm getting married young, like if I get married today, I mean I'm a student, so her parents have to be realistic.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's all about what you can afford.
Of course. Okay, within your means.
Within your means, yeah.
Well, let's move on.
But yo, some people charge 50,000. I heard in London.
Yeah.
which is 100 bands.
Yeah, there's actually
Which is
90
100
bands.
bands.
Yeah. There was a
50 bands for
homie-
what?
There was a homie in Kenya from.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay,
homie in
so
Kenya.
going back, so now that we're speaking about marriage,
Yeah.
a lot of us get married din ahan, right? Which
Yeah.
you're supposed to. So we go to you do your mehed, you're good to go, cool, right? I mean your nikah. I'm so sorry. You do your nikah, but then we rarely do legally. Right, you never go to the paper. I mean, government-wise, you go to the courthouse, you legally register as a married couple. Bueller, is that a step that you're willing to take? Would you actually go through the government as well, plus your nikah?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. For sure.
Okay, and why do you think people don't do it? Like, it's not. It's a bit of a not everybody doesn't do it, but it's a bit of a not everybody.
I mean, I think it's more like contingency, right? If shit goes south, you don't have to answer nobody. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you know you can't work it out, it's nothing, no solutions to be. Well, you can't reach an amicable agreement.
Yeah.
And either you just honestly peace out, you know.
Okay.
But if you're under the eyes of the law,
Yeah.
which I think would make people take it a lot more serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you do it with the government, like in front of in the eyes of the law,
Yeah.
also in the eyes of Allah,
Yeah.
simultaneously,
Yeah.
then you know you might not fuck around as much. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't get it. You're saying so like. government-
Legally, like so you do your nikah.
If it goes sour both ways,
Yeah,
the
but
legal
legally,
side is good, is what you're saying.
No, it'll
Or
make
it's
people
gonna
be on
be-
their step, like on their P's and Q's a little more. You feel me?
Yeah, for the legal
Because
side.
you're not gonna get. It's not as
Yeah, but there's
easy.
still the dini side though.
Yeah, I understand. But on the dean side, like, how many divorces do you see even just the dean side?
The deed side, by the way, is you're getting married
Yeah.
in the eyes of Allah. Like
Yeah,
you are
exactly.
you are a
Yeah.
registered
Yeah,
legal
because the
couple.
concept, the way I'm
under
looking
the
at
deen.
it, exactly.
No, but
but the way I'm looking at it is people don't want to do the legal way of it because we're not here to prove it to the Canadian government. We're here to prove it to Allah. That's why a lot of people look at it that way. You know, what I mean?
Okay.
They don't do it for other reasons. They just say, "İlahi babi, okay, na natin gurside." Like I
Okay.
did the dini way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Why do I have to show it to the? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the govy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Okay.
say if it does go bad, right? Say if it does go bad, right? You still have the dini side. Yeah, the legal side, okay, say, you know, you want it to be on paperwork and then it's easier to separate. It really isn't going to be.
So what's wrong? What's
you know what I
wrong?
mean?
What's wrong with just doing the paperwork too?
I think it's also taxes. Would you not? Would
Tax
you?
purposes.
Yeah, tax purposes
everything,
too.
like
You know what I
that.
mean?
So
That
what's-
you're no longer, you know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, but why not? Why is that? See the way you jumped at it right away. You're like, oh, why is that not a viable option the same way as the deen is? The deen is your option, of course.
Because
That's the
I'm
only
going
one. Why is that not a viable
So when I'm gonna marry her, I'm marrying her Deen Ahan. That's what I mean. Is Deen
No,
Ahan.
that was already.
Yeah. So what I'm
that's
saying,
already-
that's all I
that's a
want to
given.
do.
That's a
That's
given.
all I want to do.
But why not the other way too?
I don't want to do it.
Why not?
I don't want to do
benefit
it
that way.
because every time I do
Girls
my taxes, I want to
benefit
check mark that
way-
single, my
way
nigga.
more, I think.
Why do they benefit that way?
Because then, if they want to have a log off, then she's pretty much taking up.
Then you sign a
majority.
prenup.
That's when you sign a prenup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys
Would you
keep
sign
talking
a
about
pre-
the. Okay, no, you know why I'm getting confused? Okay, the reason I'm getting confused, you guys are talking about the legal side, right?
Yeah.
We are talking about
But you still have the dini side, fam. So the point I'm trying to explain about that, right? Listen to this, though. The point I'm trying to explain about the dini side is there is a prenup in the deen, fam. You know what I mean? The marka nagfurtid waxyaaba laga rabaa. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's already there.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's simple. It's set in stone. Bond. That's what happens.
Okay. I
So
understand.
so the point I'm trying to tell you is why would I want to go through a divorce lawyer, headaches, find out who takes what when that's already there? Dini Ahan
when
is
you-
there.
I
get
fam.
you. No,
That's
when-
why I'm
go
trying
ahead, go
to.
ahead.
That's why I'm trying to explain that part.
I
You know
understand
what I
what
mean?
you're saying.
I'm trying
What
to
I'm
stick
trying
on
to-
the dini side
I
only.
understand. If you're sticking on the dean side alone, I get what you're trying
What's
to say.
my benefit if
But
I
listen-
go with the
okay,
government
please,
side?
my man.
All right, go.
Hear what I'm trying to
Hit
say.
me.
Hear me out, okay? I understand what you're saying. You're talking about the best possible scenario with both intentions going in the same way that are going to obey the deen side. How many weddings do you know or divorces do you know that all the rules were followed even during the breakup? That is like a myth, bro. That's few and far in between, number one. Number two, if you're doing the paperwork side, that's going to make you be on your P's and Q's. Everything.
For
You know,
instance,
how?
or can I
How?
just
How's
say?
that?
Can I just
Okay,
say an example?
elaborate. No, I
Sorry,
want-
sorry,
Because
can I give you an
people fear the
example?
government more than they fear God. That's why.
Wait. Excuse me. Wait.
That's
Let me
straight
give
up.
you an
That's
example.
Straight up. Straight up.
That's different for me.
Because
I
do
fear
what you
Allah
do.
more than I fear the
You're talking
government.
for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm talking in the grand scheme of things. Stop. Like, don't relate yourself to everyone else. You're not everyone else.
Yeah,
You're LJ.
but
You
the
dig?
point I'm trying to tell you is-
I think listen, man.
Okay,
I'm telling
go.
you in the grand scheme of things.
Eh?
Okay, percentage-wise, you mean to tell me that everybody's like you, that thinks the same way? Oh, you know what? Think for you like that. Boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, step by
Are
step.
you
and
trying
do
to
that?
tell me more people? So you're trying to say more people fear the government than the deen?
Straight up.
That's
Hell
not a
yeah.
fact. I'm
LJ,
against
LJ,
that.
how
I'm
many-
against that.
how
Yeah,
many-
more people fear
LJ,
the
how
government
many people
than
divorce?
Ilahi.
Wallahi.
LJ,
Wallahi, more people fear.
LJ, LJ, how many people divorce and the fathers do not take care of their kids? When you are not legally married it's harder to go to the government and say, I need child support from this person. When you're legally married, you're going to have to do a DNA test and so on and so forth. Yeah. But when you're legally married, you'll still have to do a DNA test. But it's much easier to say this man needs to pay $500 for this child and such and such and such. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's more of a protection as well and accountability. But you said it yourself. Why get married legally so I don't have to go through the divorce hassle? Getting a divorce lawyer, going to the courthouse, yada, yada, yada. And I think it's also one of the reasons people don't do it.
But that's also a plan for failure. If you're thinking about contingency after.
Of course.
That's
you're setting up.
Yeah. Already, right away.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Just in case, I don't have to go.
We should trust
Dina.
Yeah, but you should, it should be that way.
Let's see what ATL...
Okay,
you're talking about in an ideal world. What should be and shouldn't be. I'm talking about what is and what isn't. You dig? So I think you're talking about something poetic. You're talking about something beautiful. Yes, we all are like this. We should do this. That is not the case. People are degenerate pieces of shit, and they're gonna cut corners every chance they get.
Yeah.
And
this world's nasty.
Let's give ATL a moment to speak. Go ahead.
Actually,
ATL.
in Canadian law, when you get married and you guys get divorced, like legally, they take precedent over, like the religion takes precedent. So when you guys get divorced, you can actually, you have to go through the proper channels and get like a divorce lawyer and all that. But you can apply your religion to the divorce. So in the Quran, if it says you have to give the woman such and such, you won't have to go through the Canadian, like what a white man has to do. They'll make you to obey the Quran legally.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
You can imply the dini part
into
as long as both parties consent to it, right?
Okay,
I get it. Yeah.
So you can still have you can still get married and you could be accountable to both. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you can still.
For example, I would want my sister, if my sister's getting married, inshallah she's getting married. When she gets married, I want her to get married legally, because I don't know if the guy's gonna skip out on her and say don't know.
Exactly.
Because you know what I mean. I want him to, if he leaves the kids, hypothetically speaking, my daughter, my sister, I want the accountability. I mean, I know you wouldn't do it, but it's not about what you would do or what I would do or what he would do.
Exactly. It's about the grand scheme of things. I get it.
So
that does make sense now.
Let's talk about this.
I still wouldn't do it though.
To be honest,
well, that's be honest.
We even hit you with that peanut, but you signed it. Yo, like real shit.
Let's talk about cheating. It's an ugly topic. All right, cheating. I'm going to ask you guys a question, and I'd like to see all your faces. Have you ever cheated in a relationship with somebody the last 5 years?
I'm gonna start us off again. My bad, yo. Tutus, I like this girl. She's probably watching this right now.
Okay.
You know who you are.
Okay.
Tutus.
All right.
Tutus. I told this girl I liked her and everything. You know, I even gave her a present for her birthday and everything.
Oh, very nice.
Next day, subhanallah, I did something haram. May God forgive me, you know?
Okay.
She found out.
Whoa.